Hey guys, my name is Atiba Teslim and I'm the host of the Cycle of Life with TES podcast where we say no to vices and yes to change from inside out. On today's episode we will be interviewing a very special guest who happens to be Arikeomologo, who is a popular TikTok content creator, and she will be sharing her content creating journey with us.
Hi guys, my name is Omolola Olatunji, but you all know me as Arikeomologo, and I'm so excited to be on the Circle of Life with Tess podcast to share my content creating journey with you guys. So firstly, I would like to appreciate the interviewer for having me here to share my content creating journey with you guys. It's such an amazing opportunity and I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much, Tess. Okay, so what made me started content creating on TikTok? At first, I started with food vlogs. I filmed the process of me cooking and all of that. But as time goes on, I could not balance it with work because then I was still serving. I could not balance it with work and my business. I have a business. So I was not like, okay, what can I do to like keep my followers entertained? And I am someone that naturally makes people around me laugh. This is why I do, like, even without me knowing. I was not like, okay, why not just go into this funny content stuff? And okay, I just started doing it and I saw that, okay, wow, I got engagement on it, and that was how it all started. Okay, how do I come up with ideas for my content? Mostly, people don't believe that a lot of the captions I put on my videos are something that has to do with like live experiences, like maybe something that I've actually witnessed or something that has even happened to me or someone close to me. You know, sometimes I go with memes to make people laugh, but I found out that a lot of my videos that add a lot of engagement that people can actually relate with is something that I've seen happen to people around me or even to me. And that is why I tell people that even when you laugh, you have to learn, because most of these things are things that I've seen happen to people around me. So that is basically how I come up with ideas for my content. I just sit down and be like, okay, this can actually teach people a lesson. Why not just make it sound like it's funny? And as much as this is funny, it can also teach people a lot of lessons. Okay, so what was people's reaction to my content at first? You see, this is why I tell a lot of upcoming content creators that come to my DM for advice and all of that. I tell them, when you want to go into content creation, especially this funny content of a thing, don't do it because you see some people doing it and you feel like, okay, they are making it in it or they are going viral and all of that. Do it because this is something you have passion for. Because when the critics comes, you'll be able to overcome it. I tell them a lot. I say, don't just do it because I saw that Arikeomologo is doing it. I saw that this person is doing it, and me too, I feel like I can do it. No, let it be something that you have passion for. Let it be something that you like doing. Like, you don't need people's like authentication to do it. Like, this is something you do for yourself, not only for your followers. I told them, I said, once you see that it is something you have passion for, trust me, it will flow. You don't need people's authentication to tell you that, okay, you are doing well or something. At first, when I started, a lot of people feel like, what was I doing? Like, does it make sense to me? I can remember there was one of my videos then, my first video that went viral, that had a lot of engagement. And what was I talking about? I think I was talking about, okay, he said he was going to get married to me and he was going to stop smoking after marriage. I noticed that a lot of people could relate in the comment section. So I posted it on my WhatsApp. I was so happy then. No, that was the first ever video that I had that went viral. I had over 700,000 views, over 70,000 likes, a lot of comments. People were like going back and forth and all of that, sharing their experiences. I could remember that when I posted it on my WhatsApp story, one of my ex just messaged me, was like, make I even see the video self, you where they deceive yourself. I held on to that, and I told him that we shall see. That was my reply to him. Sure, you understand? So I tell people a lot, when you start, it is not going to be easy. A lot of people will be like, "Ah, how do I do it?" And I tell people, even when I make my videos, people are always seated around me, because me, I am not a shy person. I don't care if you are looking at me or anything, because this is something I feel like I even do on a norm. So I really don't get worried when people look at me and all of that. So I tell people, make sure it is something you have passion for. Don't do it because you see someone doing it. Let it be that it is coming out of you, like the zeal is there. Don't force it, because it is not something you can force, honestly. So that is just it. Talking about the biggest social backlash I received, actually it had nothing to do with my content. I think it was earlier this year when I went for my junior sister's wedding and we lodged in an hotel. Something happened and I made a talking video about it, posted it on my own page on TikTok, not knowing that Insta blog and Gossip Millie, they posted it and people were just saying a whole lot of rubbish. I just said to myself, like, your opinions do not really matter. Your opinions do not define who I am. So I was like, if people can be so dumb and stupid to say this about someone they do not know, I really, really wonder how celebrities are able to handle people with negative energy on this space. So I think that was the only biggest social backlash I ever received, and it has nothing to do with my type of content. It was out of context that day. Has anyone ever stolen my content? I don't know. Maybe because of the kind of content I make, because of the kind of content I do. So I really don't find it offensive, honestly. I really don't find it offensive. Maybe because of the kind of content I do, just like I said. Okay, if I am given a chance, what feature am I going to add to TikTok? Honestly, the first thing I would like to introduce, if I am given a chance, is I will let Nigerians content creators get paid, because we are really, really doing a lot. We are putting a lot of energy, talent into making people laugh. Honestly, I would actually love if TikTok can actually monetize Nigerian accounts. We are trying as well, honestly, and I feel like we should also get paid for what we do. So I think for now, that is the only thing I feel like TikTok really needs to do better about. What keeps me motivated? Honestly, I am not going to lie. It gets really, really tiring at times. I am not going to lie. And that was why I said earlier that if you are someone that went into this because you saw someone doing it and you feel like, okay, well, because this person is doing it and making it, you can do it also. Honestly, you will get tired easily and you can back off. There are times that I feel like, okay, the algorithm is really dealing with me, not pushing my videos out to my audience. But one thing I would say keeps me motivated is that comments I get from my real followers. Honestly, they mean so much to me. So this is me making a shout out to every fan of Arikeomologo. Thank you so much, guys. Your energy keeps me going even when I feel like I can't do this anymore. And I'm promising you that I'm never going to give up. I'm going to continue to dish out content for you guys to make you laugh and to all make us learn. Thank you so much for keeping me motivated even in times when I feel like I can't do this anymore. Honestly, my followers are the real deal. They are the ones making me feel like, yes, I can do this. I have audience I need to like reach out to. So that is just it, especially for content creators like us that we are still not getting much deals, not much influencing deals like others. But honestly, trust me, if it is something you really have passion for, you will find yourself just like doing more. There are times that TikTok will deal with you, but trust me, you have to just get up and just keep pushing. Trust me, keep pushing. You will definitely meet yourself at the top. My content creating process, there is really nothing much about that. What I love to do mostly is dance. I love to dance to all these sounds. I can dance from now till tomorrow, and I think one of the things that actually attracts my audience to my page is my dancing steps and my outfits. They love the way I tie my headgear and all of that. So there is really nothing much about my content creating process. Once the inspiration comes, I can start creating content from now till tomorrow. Honestly, I hardly get that. There are days that I would be on medications. I think I have to really say this. There are days that I'll be on medications, and my brother will be like, "Can't you just rest?" I'll be like, "Oh my, I have to give my audience." A lot of people would not even know because of the way I will be dancing, but I am the only one that knows that, okay, I'm not actually feeling fine, but I still have to show up for my audience. So this is something I love to do. Honestly, this is something I love to do. My complete outfit is from my grandma's wardrobe. May I so rest in perfect peace. So I love doing what I do, honestly. Okay, so my plans for making my content go global. I hope that, God willing, someday I'm able to work with some content creators that I really do love so much. Like, I love their zeal and all of that. So God willing, I hope I'm able to do more collaborations with them. I'm looking forward to having a YouTube channel as well, where I can entertain my audience. So let's just watch the space. Let's watch the space. And I trust that, God willing, I'll be able to bring out more entertaining stuffs for my audience.
Thanks so much, Arike, for taking your time to share your content creating journey and experience with us. We really appreciate and wish you a very successful time ahead. And for every upcoming content creators listening, I hope we've all learned something from what Arike shared with us today. Thanks for listening to the Cycle of Life with TES podcast, where we say no to vices and yes to change from inside out.